dark screen. One line fades in. He was 16. He never stood trial. He never came home the same. Voiceover. What if your entire life was stolen over backpack? No weapon, no victim, no trial, just an accusation and a cage. This is not fiction. This happened in New York, in America, in the 21st century. His name was Kalief Browder, 16 years old, black, from the Bronx. He was accused of stealing a backpack, just accused, and for that, he spent over 10 days in Rikers Island. 700 of those in solitary confinement, not convicted, not sentenced, just forgotten. This is not a courtroom story. This is a system story, a machine that doesn't need guilt, only names. Kalief's name was enough. Visual suggestions for this part: dark streets of the Bronx, empty courtroom, flash of mugshot, iron doors slamming, ticker of days. Day 1, day 365, day 678, day 1000. Title fades in. Kalief Browder, prison without trial. It started like this. Kalief Browder was walking home from a party. It was May 15, 2010. He had just turned 16. It was late. He was tired. He was 2 blocks from his house. Then a police car pulled up. Someone said, "You stole a backpack." No witness, no evidence, no search warrant, no proof, just a man, pointing, saying, "That's him." Kalief was arrested on the spot. No investigation, no time to prove he was innocent, no chance to go home. He told them, "I didn't do anything." He told them again, and again. But when you ray black, when you ray from the Bronx, and when someone points a finger, the truth doesn't matter. He was charged with robbery, grand larceny, and assault. For what? For a backpack, with no physical evidence. No recovered property, no victim willing to testify, and yet, bail was set at 3-0. His family couldn't pay, so the city of New York did what it does best, locked him up, and told him to wait. Day 1. Rikers isn't just a jail, it is a factory of trauma, a warehouse for the poor, and for Kalief Browder it became a place where time stopped. Kalief arrived at Rikers with no trial date, no conviction. He was legally innocent, but he was treated like a criminal from day 1. He was just 16. Rikers was violent, every day, beatings. Every night, screams, fights broke out over food, over space, over nothing. Guards looked away, sometimes, they joined in. Kalief tried to keep his head down. He tried to survive, but he was small, he was young, and the system knew it. So they placed him in solitary confinement, 23 hours a day. No window, no touch, no time. He spent over 700 days alone. Day 180, day 327. Day 562, day 700 in that cell. He missed birthdays, he missed seasons, he missed growing up. He talked to the walls, he screamed into the dark. Sometimes, he stopped speaking at all. If you ray innocent, why are you still here? If you ray innocent, why does it feel like punishment? They never proved his guilt, but Rikers made sure he suffered anyway. After 3 years in jail, after over 700 days in solitary confinement, Kalief Browder was finally released. No trial. No apology, no explanation, just a quiet exit. Back to the same streets, to the same world that forgot him. But he wasn't the same, because Rikers doesn't just break your body. It breaks your sense of time, of trust, of self. He tried to return to life. He tried college, he gave interviews, he told his story, not for sympathy, but so no one else would disappear like he did. But the world sees what it wants. Some called him a survivor, some called him unstable, some looked away. Because we don't know what to do with pain we caused. So we label it, ignore it, erase it. You can take someone out of prison, but you can't take prison out of someone. Kalief was out, but he was never free. On June 6, 2015, Kalief Browder died. He wasn't shot, he wasn't stabbed, he didn't overdose. He took his own life. He was only 22 years old. His mother found him. A cord, a bedroom, a silence too heavy to ever forget. He died not from a single injury, but from the weight of a system that never let go. Rikers may have released him, but it never let him leave. He once said, "I am not all right. I can't shake it. I can't sleep. I can't be normal." This wasn't a tragedy. It was a sentence without a verdict. A punishment without a crime. A death caused not by one man but by thousands who stayed silent. Kalief Browder, 1993-2015. The boy who never stopped telling the truth. He didn't just lose his future. We lost our conscience. Kalief Browder didn't get justice, but he gave us something bigger than justice, a reason to question, a reason to demand, a reason to never forget, because Kalief was not a number, not a file, not just a story. He was a son, a friend, a voice. Since his death, voices have risen, laws have been challenged. Rikers is being shut down, slowly, but it is happening. And across the world, people now know, innocence doesn't always protect you. And silence is never justice. Say his name, Kalief Browder. He told the truth. We must not stay quiet, because when a system fails a child, it fails us all.